Discover a community designed for over 50s that lets you do you.
Can I have another lager, please?
Same for me.
What do you reckon?
It's good.
Another lager. No booze, no worries.
Good afternoon. I'm just adjusting my cameras. This is Dylan Kimlin live from PPL Brisbane. We are about to get underway with the last game of our footage for this weekend. The Men's Open Singles Gold Medal. I thank you so much for all tuning in this weekend. It has been an incredible experience for all. We had the Major League Pickleball games on last night. And all of our PPL games from our singles, our mixed and our gendered events, including our Masters players. It's been so much fun to cover. But let's get this final game underway. We have Lucas Pascoe closest to camera, and he will be taking on Wesley Vine. Ben, how are we feeling?
Oh, a little bit fresh with this Bris kicking across the court, but fired up all at the same time. This is going to be a huge, huge gold medal match for this men's singles competition. To be crowned the champions of the second leg here, the Pacific Pickleball League. Wes Vine kicks things off. And, geez, the question's going to be asked, but Lucas Pascoe, his reaction to that ball there, I think he's pretty happy with that return.
And the good thing about Pascoe is he is always super chilled out. He was foretold. Yeah, that was called in. Okay, Pascoe gets it back. But he was told to go and warm up by his dad. He was not even remotely concerned about the fact that he was in a gold medal. Also the youngest player, I believe, in our team's lists.
Geez, you'd want to hope so. If there's any more talent younger than 16 years old, this sport has a future and a half about to take on the world of pickleball.
He's up against the experienced Wesley Vine. Absolutely playing very well this weekend. We did see earlier in the broadcast he did have some... Actually, no, we didn't. It wasn't on the broadcast.
Sorry, that's incredibly cheeky there from Lucas Pascoe.
Yeah, I'll get into his double-handed backhand in a minute. But during the games earlier today, Wesley Vine did have some serious cramping issues. We have to wonder whether that'll come into play here. But you just mentioned that cheeky shot, Ben. Pascoe has a wicked double-handed backhand.
What was cheeky about it is he let the ball bounce, he let the ball float, and then saw the movement, like analysed the movement of Wes Vine, and then just chose his angle from there. And it looks like he's just got this different amount of time on the ball when it comes across.
Yeah, that's very well read. He actually he hits the ball at the last second. So as a result, he has more time to see it onto his paddle. But it can be confusing and disorientating for opposition.
Just a fast flick.
Ooh. Vine unable to get that back over. And Pascoe goes digging, trying to get it over the barrier. Look at that, he's gone chasing the ball. He's on the other player's side of the court. Vine ended up getting it anyway.
I think this is part of his warm-up, to be honest. His dad will be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Run the legs. Currently 2-1. Ooh, see what I mean though? He strikes it at the last possible minute. Saw that he had the gap there. Couldn't convert, however.
Yeah, it's a really late hold.
1-2, Vine bringing it in. Oh, that's just called long. Awesome shot there by Vine.
Appreciate you, Serge.
Dropping it in. Look at the hands go.
Big rally. Pascoe finds the corner.
2-2. I could hear the crowd earlier as that is an incredible shot. There's that double-handed backhand I was talking about. And the crowd were cheering Lucas Pascoe on.
Woo! Let that ball go. Well, I think he just wanted it. He was just commenting to himself there. You can't hear it on the stream, but he goes, it was going out, let it go.
Just a little bit too enthusiastic.
Marginally.
Where's Vine playing at half court? Unable to get it back over. Currently 3-2. Lucas Pascoe serving from the odd end of court. Oh, he saw it. Saw the gap. Wesley Vine's momentum swinging to the right. Pascoe happy to let that one sail wide. Currently 3-2.
Wes Vine punishes that ball in to the sharp angle. We got a couple of all ladies out there now supporting these gold medal contenders for the men's singles.
All of our spectators are all rugged up. Temperatures dropped significantly. It's quite cool. Not on court, however. Hot stuff there by Wes Vine, putting that one away. Oh, ball in booth.
BRB.
Yeah.
Tell you what though, Wes Vine has just changed his tactics ever so slightly, and he's starting to move Lucas Pascoe around a great deal, which is just throwing him off his game ever so slightly. A good return there from Lucas.
Well, I've seen the strategy change here. Wes Vine spending a lot more time sort of in the middle of the court. When he doesn't get a chance to come up to the net, he's defending a little bit more passively, I suppose you could say. 4-3. Ooh.
Wes Vine urges himself on. That's fantastic control there. There's a little bit of Maria Sharapova coming through. Where's there?
I reckon he is buggered, if I'm being honest with you. Vine has been playing all weekend, featuring in plenty of finals. And I was speaking to the Iceman, David Richardson, earlier today, who has actually had many battles with Vine over the years in singles. But he was saying that playing singles at the end of an event, that's a beautiful strike. Oh no, called wide. Playing singles at the end of an event, Richardson preferred it, but he said the toll on the body it takes. Like, he was absolutely knackered. 4-4 right now. I imagine both these gentlemen are in the same boat.
Lovely shot down the line there. He just pushes that ball to the perimeter. It's a fantastic play to regain the lead at 5-4.
But you do have to ask, as we are at the end of the tournament here, will fatigue, loss of focus start coming into play?
Well, I think that shot there just goes to show, you know, Wes made the right move, but potentially could have taken an extra step or half a step just to get the balance on the shot as Lucas Pascoe tees off down the line to extend his lead by 3 now.
I'm mentioning being tired and whatnot, but Pascoe looks very
He's 16,
fresh right
Dylan.
now.
He's a
Yeah,
kid.
that's
He's
fair
full
point.
of beans. Do you remember being 16?
Oh, it was a long time ago.
Do you remember stopping? This man is all over it.
I wish I
this
discovered.
young gentleman.
I wish I
Time
discovered
out call here,
pickleball.
sorry, by Wes Vine.
I wish I discovered pickleball at 16. It's a good time out here for Vine. He just needs to get a breather. You can see, if I swap the camera there, he's having a yarn to his brother Travis on the right. We might go through to a quick commercial break while we wait for the gentleman to get back. Once again, thank you to Eula for providing the nets for this event. Welcome back. We are back ready to go. Vine not striking it well there.
Let's had a look at the ball there as well, potentially asking the structural integrity of the ball.
Yeah, that's right, and the players can request a ball change.
Oh, that's incredible from Lucas Pascoe.
Sheer confidence from the young man. That is not an easy shot to play.
He played it over the highest part of the net and found the back corner. Super, super impressive from the young man.
He currently has a game point, 10-4. And he will take it too. That is ripped in. Great topspin applied to the ball. Game one will go to Lucas Pascoe. Wesley Vine needs to find something here for this game too because Pascoe has full control.
What's the tactic you think from Wes when he returns? Obviously, he's running on fumes right now after a fantastic weekend, successful weekend for himself. But yeah, look, it all comes down to this: if he wants to take the bickies for the men's singles competition.
Well, I think he just needs to dig deep. You mentioned there he is on fumes. I think it's quite visible that Vine is very tired. As we mentioned earlier, he was having serious cramping issues earlier today. But, yeah, I think he needs to play smart. He's been in so many of these medal matches in the past for singles. He knows mentally what needs to do. But I don't think he can keep up with Lucas at the moment because Lucas does not look perturbed whatsoever. So he's just got to think about his shots a little bit more. And we are back underway for our game two here. Gold medal action.
Wes Vine fired up for the first point. That's a fantastic rally to kick off game two here.
Well, that's the kind of response he wants. I remember speaking to Sarah Burr, and I use this quote quite a lot. This would have been last year during quite a large event, and she did say the singles is a very lonely game. You have no one to blame but yourself, but you also need to find that confidence yourself. Talk about confidence, Lucas Pascoe, ridiculous. You need to find that motivation deep within. Pascoe takes the lead. Our official for this match, by the way, probably should have mentioned, is that sails wide, Mark Delaney. Thank you to all of our referees for assisting us during these events. 0-1. As that goes wide, we can see our ball lady in the background there, Sanj Carter. The PPL team have done a phenomenal effort in providing an awesome experience for all involved. Where's Vine on the attack?
It's a big turn now for Wes Vine, who's just come out absolutely firing from this end of the court. Commentator's curse strikes again. Sorry, Wes. This guy is absolutely on fire early. Hasn't made a lot of unforced errors. He's moving Lucas around the court very, very nicely. Oh, that's a flick of the wrist from the young man. And Wes just saying that's so low from such a low angle as well. Like he's somehow found a way. The angle, super impressive for the side out. He'll serve, looking to get a point to close the gap. And that'll be a point on the board there for Lucas, as that one just sails long. The punch down the line with the double backhand.
Oh,
And then the other side as well.
unable to retrieve it there. Oh, yep, you are right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I just realised I had the score on for Pascoe. He has a healthy lead right now.
What?
We couldn't hear the score just then, ladies and gentlemen. I will go and check as that sails long.
Only marginally as well, though. He's got that really nice flicking action. So as Dylan makes his way out, I'm just going to confirm the score. Quite a quiet official. I believe we just heard it at 3-5.
Yeah, definitely not 1-7. Jeez.
Shot down the line is good. Lucas Pascoe finding every single inch of Wes Vine's court. He's taking the lead now. Flick as well, fast and flat across the net. Points continue to tick over here for Pascoe.
He generates an unreal amount of topspin with his forehands and backhands, does Pascoe. Ooh, disciplined by Vine, letting that one go. Gets the side out. Three 6 right now.
Tape tickler. Pascoe's all over it. Vine goes hard and flat again, this time into the net.
Well, Ben, as we are slowly wrapping up our final game or match here at PPL Brisbane, any words to the pickleball community? How have you found us?
Oh, you guys are fantastic. Lovely, as you would say, Dylan. No, it's been awesome to get around the event here in Brisbane and get to know a few of the athletes. That's an incredible firefight there as Pascoe centre wide with Vine getting a much needed side out, potentially a momentum changer. But look, energy's been fantastic all weekend long. The first Major League Pickleball Australia event here in Brisbane was such a success. We got 2 to come. Tape tickler there from Wes Vine. Little tightrope action there. And yeah, look, I'm so appreciative of being able to be a part of it, and yeah, I guess implement a few new phrases and terminologies and all that stuff. We'll see if the Pickleverse here down under jumps on board with it. We're trying to encourage social media posts for a bit of a vote for the tape tickler and the Pickleverse side of things.
100%. Let us know for our viewers if you've enjoyed the footage. I can tell you right now, we've enjoyed providing it for you. As Pascoe currently has a short lead.
He's so quick across the court. His paddle just ever at the ready.
Yeah, Pascoe taking game 1, inching ever closer to that 11-point number that he requires to get the medal. Oh.
You can see the angle he's going for there, though. That's beaten Vine a couple of times to his right side. Vine really taking in the big ones here. 4-7 scoreboard.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't realise that if you've never played singles, how incredibly brutal it is on the body. Like, you get genuinely tired playing singles.
Well, it's just that load back forth, isn't it? It's, chasing the ball, the stop-start, being able to prepare for the very next shot coming back your way after your first shot. Again, just working the angles. Side out for Pascoe. There is a future for this young man.
Oh, he's a superstar, there's no doubt about it. Regardless of the result tonight, it's a good experience for Lucas Pascoe, as we will no doubt see him plenty of times in future medal matches.
Wes Vine read that like a book just then. It's been a healthy tactic there from Lucas Pascoe, just to hold the shot and bump it, push it almost down the line, but Wes absolutely all over that one.
Ooh.
That ball just wide as well.
Pascoe saw the opportunity.
6-7, yeah.
The last thing you want to do is hit to the outreach forearm of Lucas Pascoe. Tight game. Vine pumping himself up. Brother Travis cheering him on. Are we going to see another game 3?
It's been full of game 3s here on Show Court today.
Yeah, and on that note, as we have a side out here, Pascoe to serve 7-7. If you do want to catch any of the footage from this weekend's event, you can catch it on the Pickleball Australia Facebook page, Pickleball Australia YouTube channel. For our Major League Pickleball Australia events that we had as that goes wide, you can catch that on the MLP YouTube channel. And once again, just go to the live videos on the page. It was a lot of fun last night working the MLP, Ben.
Absolutely. Really, it was a pleasure to be a part of. A privilege to present it to Australia and the world, showcasing our fantastic talent down here in the land down under. And yes, the world is on watch. That is for sure.
Oh, 9-7. Vine creeping to a 2-point lead here. Ooh, called out. Vine moves to a game point. What a response. All queries that I had earlier regarding fatigue seem irrelevant. Vine is pushing through it. Has found the motivation. Pascoe's not done yet.
All the momentum in Wes Vine's favour as Pascoe needs a couple of points here, but he can't convert. Wes is just absolutely everywhere right now.
I'm actually seeing a lot of success now I think about it from Wes Vine. He seems to be targeting the high right side of Lucas Pascoe's shoulder, as that there is a good example of it. Success has resulted in a Game 2 victory here for Wes Vine. He has pulled so deep, Ben. What a victory.
Yeah, really incredible stuff there to bounce back. And he came out firing early, and then Pascoe, he responded very, very well early in Game 2, but yeah, it was always Vine for the most part, just working the angles and just hustling, and you saw the strategic change. And to his credit, and now success, 1 game all, men's gold medal match. We need a third and deciding game to get things underway. Again, 2-11 points, switching ends at 6. We're under lights here at the UQ St. Lucia campus, Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Thanks for joining us around the Pickleverse, Australia and around the world, depending where you are viewing from. Make sure you do drop a note. Let us know where you are tuning in from. It's been a privilege to bring you the best of the best all weekend long here for the Pacific Pickleball League Brisbane Pro. And Dylan, the boys are already back out there. They're eager, they're keen. Ready to go here once again. Final game of the Brisbane Pro this weekend. Where's Vine, ball in hand, about to get things underway.
Oh, what a response there by Pascoe. Yeah, and when we were just waiting for the change of sides, I had the beautiful sunset in the background up on the camera. As we can see, it's currently 6 o'clock here in Brisbane. And
Tape tickler adjusted well there by Wes Vine and still managed to find an angle to keep Lucas on the back foot.
yeah, I'm actually surprised that Pascoe didn't consider a baseline around the post shot then. He pulled one off earlier today. How does Pascoe respond here? That's the question. That's how.
Oh, Wes is there though. Leaving the ground this time is Lucas Pascoe.
It has to be fair to say that Vine dug deep to get that Game 2 victory. But Pascoe, on the other hand, he'd be looking to try and finish this off as quickly as he can.
It's really interesting. Like the tactic right now is for Wes Vine to charge the net, to really shorten the angles for Lucas. Lucas does the same here.
Yeah, that is the standard singles strategy. You essentially want to cover the net because both of these gentlemen have large wingspans, so they can, any balls that are coming past, unless it's shots down the line, which we've seen lots of today, if you're at the net, you in theory have the highest percentage shot to be able to put it away.
Oh, Lucas Pascoe.
Wow.
Half volley. And to the corners too. Good.
That was an incredible chip. Managed to dig it out.
Yeah, I think I heard that score right as well. Let's see if we can listen out.
It is 3-0.
3-0 to Lucas Pascoe.
Yeah, my apologies, viewers. I thought our official Delaney called 4 for the side of Vine, not to be. As we have a side out here. Wesley Vine will bring it in. He's trying to fire himself up, find that motivation. As this is a game 3, the gentleman will swap sides at 6 for whoever gets it first. What a defensive effort here. My Vine. Pascoe covering.
That's too good. Composure there from the young man.
Well, we can see that Pascoe is really trying to move Wesley Vine around. Pascoe serving left to right. 3-0.
What a serve. Hard, flat, dipping the tail end. Oh, tape tickler. Vine adjusts, but Pascoe finds the sideline. And where's Vine? Throws his hands in the air. What can you do, he says.
Oh, it's just an incredible shot. But that's that backhand I was talking about. Absolutely lethal. Wes Vine responds. South African is not done yet.
Vine sends that ball wide. Pascoe back on serve, leading 4-0. Lets it go long. Point on the board. 5-0 now. One away from the end switch here for the youngster.
And the pressure starting to mount here for Vine. Keeping in mind this is a game 3. Can be hard to crawl back, especially when your opposition's playing as well as Pascoe at the moment. This might be Wesley's chance. 0-5. Tactical play there by Vine. Tried juggling the ball, ended up kicking it off court. Gives him a chance to have a breather.
Yeah, stick to pickleball. Soccer's not your forte. Good angles there from both guys. Where's Vine on top?
Gets his first points of the game, 1-5. Vine trying to fire himself up.
Oh, look at the angles that young Pascoe is creating. Vine's defense, to his credit, was exceptional. But he just kept pushing the perimeter, the young man closest to your screen. Massive rally.
Oh, wow.
Where's Vine? That's huge.
Never say die attitude from Vine. Incredible effort, because I thought in that instance Pascoe was looking very comfortable at the net. Vine, however, digging deep, finding a way. 1-5. That's a pretty routine forehand drive there for Pascoe, generating that top spin that he needed. I'm wondering if we'll see a timeout here for Vine. No. Pascoe aiming for that 6 points. We will have a change of sides when that occurs.
Just side out pickleball at the moment. Back and forth we go. Both players locked on their current score. Side out once again. Steps in, takes the space.
Yeah, and
Sends it wide.
that subtle drop into the kitchen can be really demoralising. You go through all this effort, drive it as hard as you can. Pascoe putting it away, earning that side out.
Pushes it down the line and snags it. It'll get point number 6. They'll go to the benches. The end change now. 6-1 scoreboard. Third and deciding game. Men's singles gold medal match.
While we wait for the players to get back on court, we will quickly go. Welcome back. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Play underway. Pascoe starting to build a heavy lead here.
Oh, tremendous shot there deep in the corner from Wes Vine. He's continuing just to battle. Keeping himself mobile as well. You mentioned the cramping earlier on in this event, and he's doing everything he can just to keep moving around. As soon as he stops, I'm sure the fatigue will set in. He'll just lock up ever so slightly, and you just can't have that. No. Oh, great angle there. Where's Vine?
Trying to stretch it out as much as possible. But that is a great shot there. He'll be looking to build some momentum.
Flicks it long. Grits his teeth. Let that one get away there. Pascoe sides out.
That is one thing that has to be commended from this game thus far. Both athletes, as that goes wide, haven't hit many balls that are probably going out. They've been incredibly disciplined in that regard. 2-7. Vine gets the ball back.
Point number 3 now.
Those unforced errors, especially on a return, simply cannot happen during a open event because it opens up. Momentum changes. Where's Vine? Slowly coming back to it.
Five, 7 now. Here we go. This is a huge moment in this gold medal match. Angles there from Wes Vine. Brings it to within just 1 now. It's 6-7.
This is a tremendous effort. Digging deep, 1 point deficit. And he is growing with confidence as this rally is getting wilder and wilder.
Full stretch from both athletes here. Angles everywhere, sent long, massive rally.
Now it's on Lucas Pascoe, the pressure. He's just seen his opposition get 5 quick points. Needs to respond.
Oh, what a flick down the line.
That's exactly what he does. 8-6.
Maintains that 2-point buffer. Can he hold here? Fire, Wes Vine finds the angle and fires himself up. So casual. So casual from Lucas Pascoe. Who just stepped in, just flicked it away.
And that's something we need to consider, right? He's so young, but he is incredibly mature. That's called wide. It's called wide. We'll see if Pascoe challenges it. Indeed he does. Now, official Delaney has confirmed that it is out. 6-8. And that might be, a bit of a mental break there for Pascoe. I was just saying, he definitely thought that ball was in by the looks of it. He's called a timeout. That's a smart timeout, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely.
He understands he's mentally rattled, needs to climb back to it.
It's a sign of that maturity as well that you were mentioning earlier on. Just having that awareness within yourself to recognise the change-up required, the reset that may be needed. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he bounces back from this one as a young man. And he still comes out and he's shaking his head, having a chat to himself. I just wonder, he was looking for clarification on a previous call, and I just don't know if he got the answer or even the clarity on actually what happened. And he kind of just gave up in the conversation. And that affected his very next point, and we are just 1 point the difference now with Wes Vine on the charge. Hard and flat.
That's how you respond. Rolls that down the line. Well placed by Lucas Pascoe. 8-7. He still has the lead here. 3 points away from that gold.
Down the lines, good, Lucas Pascoe. Oh, that's incredible from the young man. The ball was behind him almost when he returned that.
Yeah, that's an incredible shot. Pressure's on, not phased, rips it down the line.
Long, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a game. Gold and championship point here for the young man, Lucas Pascoe. Wes Vine hangs on, stays in it.
And as I said earlier, you need to find motivation within. Vine doing his best. 7-10. This would be a tremendous effort to come back from here.
Oh, I think Wes Vine has got a real read on Pascoe's game now. Wincing there. Maybe just a clutch at the calf muscle there. He's potentially starting to lock up. Business end of this tournament, business end of this gold medal match.
You see both gentlemen targeting each other's backhands right now.
Oh, that's a chase and a half. Oh my goodness. Everything on the line here. Every last ounce of energy to get their hands on the championship here for the PPL Round 2 Brisbane Pro.
Pascoe will get it done.
Take it, absolutely.
And that is a fantastic way to finish off our events for this weekend, Ben. I think the crowd, well deserved, are on their feet cheering on Lucas Pascoe. I don't know if this is his first gold for a singles event, but it's fair to say he has played incredibly well, and I look forward to covering his events in the future. Wesley Vine, that was a absolutely warrior effort to dig deep, come back, take the second game. Ben, as we wrap up our events, do you have any final words to the Australian pickleball community?
Thank you. This has been an absolute pleasure all weekend long, and to be a part of the coverage has been a privilege, and we look forward to working together more and more. Myself and Dylan have enjoyed every single moment, and I thank you, Dylan, personally as well for bringing me into your space that you have facilitated all along your own, off your own back as well there, throughout each and every event, and you do a fantastic job, sir. And yeah, very, very humble to be invited in, welcomed into your space, but also into the community as well. Been privileged enough to meet many, many, many of you, and look forward to continuing those conversations moving forward. Obviously, we wrap up things here in Brisbane, and the next massive event is down in Sydney. I believe registrations are still open, so get yourself on the website, Pacific Pickleball League. Get amongst it. We set up here for presentations. Dylan, anything from you, my friend, to wrap things up?
No, you pretty much nailed it, Ben. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. We've had a blast covering everything. I thought I thanked everyone earlier on today. Here I'm getting my words muddled up. But once again, thank you to all of our PPL staff. They've done an incredible job.
Absolutely, here.
Our referees have done tremendously well. They work as hard as we do. And of course, the players. I always say, all I do is provide a voice for our pickleball scene, but the players are the entertainers, the actors and actresses on stage. And we thank them very much for putting on an absolute spectacle. We have had non-stop thrilling games throughout this weekend, and I thank you all for tuning in. Once again, you can catch all of our footage on the Pickleball Australia Facebook page and the Pickleball Australia YouTube channel if you want to go back and watch anything. This is Dylan and Ben signing out.
Yeah, I guess we've got our trademark sign-off now, don't we? So it's been your pleasure listening, our pleasure watching. All the best, pickleball community. We'll see you in the Pickleverse.